giveaway. And if you want to be in a chance to get one of these items in this big giveaway that I am doing, make sure in the comments below to write what Apple products or what technology products you're hoping to buy in 2022. Put them down in the comments below, and also at the same time as well, guys, I'll be announcing who the winner is of these free prizes and the free winners by a video, so make sure that you subscribe to this channel and also hit that notification bell if you're brand new here, because you don't want to miss out on that video if you are the lucky person. One other quick note, guys, I've just got to say there are lots of spammers and scammers out there telling you to WhatsApp them or to Telegram them, telling you that you've won a prize, to PM them or direct message them. This is not me at all. You've heard from me. I will be making a video when we get over 500,000 subscribers, and only at that point. If you get any other messages or if you're told to part with some money to win a prize, this is not me. Please do report these scammers straight away. And with that out of the way, guys, let's return back to the video. So let's do the release date and price next. So it is still super early to talk about the release date. However, based on the last sort of 6-7 years of iPhone release history, we have a rough sort of idea of when the iPhone 15 will come out. If we go way back to 2018, we saw the release of the iPhone XS, and also we saw the release of the iPhone XR. The XS came out on September 21st, but the XR came out on October 26th. And then moving to the iPhone 12 models, the release dates for this was October the 23rd and November 13th. And the main reason behind this was definitely because of COVID in 2020. But as you can see here with these 2 years of examples, you can see that mainly the release date has been the end of September to the end of October time, with the main exception of 2020, like I said, because of COVID. However, back in 2021, we got the iPhones back on their main sort of schedule, and the release was the end of September with all 4 models of the iPhone on September 24th. Then last year in 2022, the iPhone event happened on September 7th, and that the pre-orders started a few days later on Friday, September 9th, and then some of the iPhone 14 models were in our hand a week later on October 16th, all the way to October 7th. For 2022, the event for the iPhones happened a little bit earlier than the last few years, but it's not unheard of. So for example, the iPhone 7 and the iPhone 7 Plus also came out on the same day. Well, the announcement was the same day, what was September 7th back in 2016. But I think you're getting the overall message here for the iPhone 15. It's targeted to come out around mid-September this year for the release, and probably the actual event will happen about a week or so before, unless there is a massive problem with components, or let's say another pandemic happens, for example. So next of all, let's do a summary of everything we know so far, including the price for the iPhone 15 all the way up to the iPhone 15 Pro Max or the iPhone 15 Ultra. So, starting out with the iPhone 15, so this is just the normal iPhone 15 model. It will again have a 6.1 inch OLED display, and it'll have a resolution of 2532 by 1170. And finally, it looks like that a ProMotion display could be coming to the iPhone 15, so this is going to be really exciting with 120Hz inside it. We're expecting 6GB of RAM again in the iPhone 15. It'll have 128GB all the way up to 1TB storage option, whereas before it only went up to 512GB. So this is going to be really exciting to see this, that we have that extra option. And then also it will have the A16 Bionic chipset. So this is the same sort of chipset that we have got inside the iPhone 14 Pro models, except for there's one slight difference, as you will see in a second. So the CPU will have 4 efficiency cores, 2 performance cores, but it'll have a 4-core GPU instead of a 5-core GPU, what's inside the iPhone 14 Pro models. The body will be an aluminium body, and again it will have that dual camera on the back of a wide and ultra wide camera lenses. The battery size is expected to be around the same, and this might change slightly, but at the moment stands at 3095 milliamps. So that's the battery size, and the base model will be coming in for the 128GB model at $899 US, and this is, remember, for the US sort of pricing, so in other countries it could be a little bit more. But moving on to the iPhone 15 Plus, it will have a 6.78-inch display. Again, this will be an OLED display, and the resolution of this one will be 2778 by 1280. Again, that rumored 120Hz ProMotion display is finally coming to the normal 15 and the 15 Plus. That's really exciting. Again, same specs, 6GB of RAM, the option of 128GB of storage, all the way up to 1TB. So that extra 1TB storage option has been added. So this is really exciting to see. An A16 chipset, very similar to the iPhone 14 Pro models. So this will have a 4 efficiency cores, 2 performance cores, except for this time it will have a 4-core GPU instead of the 5-core GPU that we have inside the Pro models of the 14 Pro and the 14 Pro Max. They also have an aluminium body again, dual cameras of a wide and ultra wide camera lens with some extra bits and pieces inside that, and the battery size of this one at the moment is looking around to be the same size as the iPhone 14 Plus, so that will be about 4,352 milliamp battery size. The base model of this, the 128GB model, will be coming in at $999 So other countries it might be a little bit more or might be a little bit less. Then we have the iPhone 15 Pro. Again, it will be a 6.1 OLED display, resolution 2532 by 1170. It will also have that 120Hz ProMotion display inside it, and this time, for the first time ever, we'll have 8GB of RAM inside an iPhone. Storage options looks like they're going to change slightly, so we'll actually be starting at 256GB as the smallest space available that you can pick, and this will be going all the way up to 2TB this time. That's what we've been hearing in some rumours, but it might still stay at 1TB. We're not too sure at this stage. But the other thing as well is we will be getting an A17 Bionic chipset inside it. Again, very similar architect to previous chipsets, where this will have a 4 efficiency cores, 2 performance cores, and a 5-core GPU. But the actual body of the iPhone 15 Pro will actually be made out of titanium this time. It won't be made out of aluminium or aluminum, depending where you are in the world. And it'll also have a triple camera setup and also have that LiDAR sensor again. The battery size at the moment is looking to be about the same size as the iPhone 14 Pro. So this is 3095 milliamp battery size. And the base model of the 256GB model will be coming in at $1,099. And again, I will mention that in other countries it might be a little bit more or a little bit less on release. Then finally, we have the biggest iPhone of them all, the iPhone 15 Pro Max or the iPhone 15 Ultra. The name is going to be confirmed a bit more nearer the time. But it will be coming in at 6.78-inch display, and it'll be an OLED display at 2778 by 1280. Again, this will be a ProMotion display, a 120Hz one. It will again have 8GB of RAM, up from 2GB more of the 6GB that we got with the iPhone 14 Pro Max. And storage options again will start at 256GB this time, going all the way up to the rumored 2TB, what's really exciting out there. But it may also still be 1TB. But main thing is, what's most likely going to happen is the storage size is going to be up to 256GB. We will also be getting the A17 Bionic chipset, very similar architect to the A16. It will have 4 efficiency cores, 2 performance cores, and it'll also have a 5-core GPU again. So that's really, really cool. We'll also get that new titanium body on this iPhone 15 Pro Max or the iPhone 15 Ultra, and we'll also get a triple camera setup, but one of those cameras will have a 6 times or a 10 times optical zoom, which is really, really exciting. We will also still get the usual wide and ultra wide sort of sensors too, and we'll also be getting the LiDAR sensor. The battery size at the moment, we've been told, is probably going to be around the same sort of size as last year's, so this is 4,352 milliamp battery size, but this could change nearer the time. The base model of the 256GB model will be coming in at $1,299. Now this is going to be a little bit more than compared to other previous years. Main reason is because of that brand new optical zoom and also possibly because of that brand new Ultra name. But like I have said, guys, this is the pricing for the US. In other countries it could be a little bit more or it could be a little bit less. So there we go, guys, that is the list of specs of all 4 iPhone 15 models. And as I said that, guys, it is still very early based on what we know, and this list will change or continue to grow over time. But if you do want to get more of a sort of complete picture in the future, and also the latest on leaks and reports, make sure you subscribe to this channel and also hit that notification bell. But for now, guys, with this video, if you have enjoyed it, also make sure you hit the like button, and I will see you really soon. Take care. Bye bye.